Hi Brandon, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. I feel a little bit under the weather, so the sniffling is related to that, and I apologize. um, and again, thank you for being so willing to be on camera again. I know it's not anything that's that comfortable, and I really do appreciate you doing this with me. So thank you. So the last time that you and I spoke, we covered a number of topics. I know there've been a lot of life changes recently. You had moved from your home where you'd grown up your whole life down to Wilmington, and I know you had done that because you're trying to make a better life for you and your daughter. But I know you've been missing her a lot, or you had been missing her a lot, excuse me. Um, and you're kind of struggling a little bit to make some real meaningful relationships down here. You were hoping to hopefully meet new people, and I know that you had started a job not too long ago. So a lot of things have been going on. Anything new? Anything you could tell me about?
Things have gotten a little better.
Good.
Yeah. Feel a little bit more comfortable living down here. I actually got to see my daughter the other week. Her mom's actually coming back into her life. It's getting a little better.
Mom's coming back into her life?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I actually called her the other day and tracked her down, had a nice little conversation with her.
Okay. Can you tell me more about that conversation?
Basically, I called her, I asked her what her problem was. I knew that she had problems talking with Haley because every time she talked to her, she couldn't finish the conversation, she'd cry. And I told her, I know it's hard. And kind of told her, like, I really don't know exactly what your problem is, but, I'm here, and if you need help getting back around Haley. And she kind of tried to get off subject, and I just told her, I was like, like, you haven't been around a lot, you haven't been calling, you see her maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And she got kind of ticked off about it, and it was like, sorry, I'm not mom of the year, da da da. I told her, I was like, that's not what I want. So I just want you to be there more for her. I said, you're closer than I am. I said, I'm 4.5 hours away, you're an hour away. There's no reason for me to see her more than you do. And it's like, there's no reason for, it's like, I talk to her every night.
Right.
And she got kind of pissed off, hung up the phone. And I sent her a text, and I just told her, said a few things to her, and told her that this is really the last time I was going to say anything about it. She needed to make a decision. And evidently she was still pissed at me. She still held something against me. And I told her, I was like, I don't know what you hold against me, but I was like, you need to drop it. I said, what we've done to each other over the past. I was like, it's like I said, that's over with. We can't carry this on for the next 18 years for our young.
Right. How was that for you, letting her know how you've been feeling for so long?
No, I've actually been able to get up with her. I mean, I kind of hated to tell her, but it needed to be done. It's just I felt like I did one of those things that had to be done. I mean, it made her mad. She hung up on me.
Sounds like there might have been a sense of relief, maybe. Is that right?
More or less. I mean, she ended up calling Haley the next week, and has been calling her just about every day ever since.
Well, that's great news. I know that was a really a big issue last time we spoke, that you wanted them, that your desire was for them to have a better relationship. And it sounds like that's starting to happen. Maybe they're having more communication now.
Yeah.
Good. I'm really glad to hear about that.
We'll see how long it lasts. At least for now.
Right. So how about with the work situation? How is that going?
Work's going good. It's slacked off a little bit and kind of hard past week or two.
Really?
Hasn't really been much work. So.
Are you still employed with these same people?
Yeah, we're still employed. It's just we're in between contracts, so it's kind of like I work 2 to 3 days and I'll be off 3 or 4 days, and so I'm used to working 8, 9, 10 days in a row. Sometimes more, sometimes 2 weeks in a row before I get a day off. Have too much time on my hands.
Right. How are you feeling that time?
Sit around the house, clean, do things that need to be done, hang out with new friends, old friends, everybody.
So you said new friends. Have you made new relationships since we last spoken? Or?
I've met a few people, met a couple people since last time.
Great. These people that that you feel like you can develop a friendship with?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Been good friends. A couple of them I've actually known for a while, for a couple of years. I just really never hung out with them much till I moved down here.
Okay. So people that you would maybe more or less acquaintances in the past, now you're starting to develop more of a friendship with these people.
Yeah.
That's good. How did you do that? Have you been trying new things, going new places? How did that come about?
Basically, I guess it's just a small island and nobody has anything to do in the winter and everybody just wants to hang out. So
Mhm.
they've just been hanging out around the house. Just got getting kind of close, I guess.
So they've been coming over to your house?
They've coming over to my house, been going over there.
Okay. And these were mutual friends, or?
Yeah, they were mutual friends. So a friend of mine my friend I moved down here with.
Okay, good, great. And how is your living situation, by the way? I know that was another point we hit on.
It's good. I finally got my room.
Oh, that's great.
Got moved out. And, I was a roommate moved out, so I got the room, got my stuff up there.
Mhm. That's great. I know that was one of the things on the checklist, I guess, if you will, to getting Haley down here. Is that right?
Yeah.
How is that process going? Do you feel like you're making some leadway there, or
what, getting her down here?
like getting the reunification of you two?
I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. She's really liking it where she's at, and I mean, I don't want to pull her out of anywhere that she really likes.
Mhm.
I might have the opportunity to move back home next summer and still keep working. So,
okay, so is this a new possible opportunity or
same
possibility?
job. It's just we're picking up more work. We're gonna pick up work in that area.
Okay.
So boss wants me to go out and run it up there. So.
Okay. So is that like a long-term goal you're thinking, is to move back home next summer and keep with the same employer?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Is that something that you're looking forward to?
I mean, it is home. I like it down here. A lot of great people. I'm probably gonna meet a lot more great people, but it's not really quite home.
Mhm.
Just more of a country body, not really. To a beach,
Right.
big city. Not my place.
Right. So that's actually something to look forward to then, right? Hopefully moving back home next summer.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Good. I wanted to go back to, I guess like the friendships and such. I am really glad to hear about that. I know that was something that was bothering you a bit. Is there anything that you would feel comfortable doing? Maybe if I were to kind of you and I come up with an idea of how you could continue to meet more people, like maybe go to like a social gathering you wouldn't normally, or things that kind of push your limits. Like, I'm just curious, how does that make you feel? What are your thoughts on that?
I think about it.
Mhm.
Depends on what it was.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes sense. Maybe if we came with something together. But is that something that you're still looking to do? I guess I'm trying to learn. You hoping to make more friendships, or kind of deepen the ones that you're kind of working on now?
Honestly, probably just more deep than the ones I got now.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, everybody has friends. You never have to really, well, sometimes you can have too many friends, but it's more important to focus on the ones you got now.
Right, more like a quality over quantity.
Yeah, kind of just get established with good friends.
Mhm.
I mean, you don't need a million people to keep you company.
Mhm. It's a great
All
point.
you need a handful.
It's a great point. And how are the friendships going with the people that you had known previously that you had moved down here with? How are those going?
Going good. One of them's kind of a little, I wouldn't say complicated, just kind of up in the air about how that's gonna go. But other than that, they're going good.
Do you mind telling me a little bit more about that?
Basically, it was just, one of the, like I said, one of the girls that I met, my friend,
Mhm.
we got close here recently. And so we've always been good friends. It's just kind of, felt like it started to move over across that line.
Okay. So when you say closer and moving over that line, are you kind of talking that line between friendship and romance, or just an acquaintance to a deeper friendship?
Not really sure.
Okay, a little bit of uncertainty there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like, no, you don't really know where it's going. Just kind of taking it where it goes.
Okay. And how is that feeling? Having possible feelings for someone new, how's that?
It's exciting. It's exciting, but at the same time, it's kind of a iffy situation because you're friends, and you don't want to cross that line especially if two people aren't ready.
Right.
And you don't want to ruin friendships over something like that either.
Right. So it sounds like, I mean, obviously, any kind of new relationships like that, it can be really exciting. But your concern is that you don't want to lose that friendship. Is that right?
Yeah.
Don't want to jeopardize that. If you did head it in that direction, there is a chance that it maybe wouldn't work out, and then the friendship wouldn't be there. Is that the hesitation?
There's always that possibility.
Right.
I mean that's always a possibility. But the longer you wait, the more you'll know.
Mhm. So where do you feel like you are now? Are you happy with the way things are going with that friendship?
I'm happy with the way things go.
Okay, good. But you're open-minded to the romance, the romantic part.
Yeah, open-minded.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Available to, I guess you would say. Happens and happens, don't.
Good. And you've been able to make. Is there anyone else that you've developed friendships with? You've made you talk about is this one particular person? Is this the only friend, like the new meaningful friendship that you've made? Or have you made any others?
Me, her best friend, got to know my roommates a little better.
Okay, good. So you're experiencing this with multiple people.
Yeah.
That's really great. I'm really glad to hear that. I know that was something that you were a little concerned with. So I'm happy to hear that. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell me? Anything else going on?
Just go back for Riverfest about 3 weeks ago. That was pretty awesome.
That's great. You got to spend more time with your daughter, Haley.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What'd you guys do?
We'll see. We went to Riverfest. They had a bunch of rides up there, bouncy houses, little booths, they sell little merchant booths, food. Just walked around. Had fireworks at the end of the night. That was pretty fun.
That's awesome. Did she? I'm sure she enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, she loved it.
Yeah. And how's your family doing with you being away? Are you able to talk to them regularly?
I talk to them every day. Call Haley every day. Call them. They're doing good. They're helping me out tremendously.
Yeah.
And they know I'm down here because I don't have no other choice.
Right.
So.
They're a really big support system for you, right?
Yeah, extremely.
Yeah, that's really great. I'm really glad that you have that there. I'm glad that they are able to be there for you and for Haley. That's a really, really good thing. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
I don't think anything.
Okay. Well, I'm glad things are going well. I really am happy to hear that some problems that were more issues before, I guess, are kind of now getting resolved, and you're moving on and feeling a little bit more at home here now. Is it?
Yeah. I feel a lot more settled in since I've actually been able. Since I made friends, finally got my room. Made a big difference.
Good. Oh, you have a room now also? Good. I'm really happy about that. Well, thank you for sharing with me.
No problem.
All right, 1 minute.